Governor Bush's tax plan, you have said that 60% of his tax cut will go to the very wealthy among us. On Meet the Press yesterday, I happened to be watching, I know Tim Russert is going to pay me at the end of the program for plugging that, but your chief supporter, Representative Lindsey Graham, agreed that you are playing a class warfare game, that you are pitting rich against poor, something the Republican Party does not like to do. Do you acknowledge that is what you're doing? Are you going to rethink your strategy, or are you going to continue this line of attack?
I have never engaged in class warfare. I am very much in favor of tax cuts for middle-income and lower-income Americans. I'm deeply concerned about a kind of class warfare that's going on right now. It's unfortunate. There's a growing gap between the haves and have-nots in America, and that gap is growing, and it's unfortunately divided up along ethnic lines. I feel very strongly that we ought to have middle-income and lower-income taxes, and we'll be getting into it, I'm sure, later on in this program. Mine are basically comparable to Governor Bush's, in some cases far better. But I'm not sure we need to give 2/3 of that tax cut, of that money, to the wealthiest 10% of America. And that's what Tax Notes, a well-respected tax journalist, says is the case this morning. But more importantly, there's a fundamental difference here. I believe we must save Social Security. We must pay down the debt. We have to make an investment in Medicare. For us to put all of the tax cuts, all of the surplus into tax cuts, I think is not a conservative effort. I think it's a mistake. I think we should put that money into allowing Americans to be sure that their Social Security system will be there when they retire, that Medicare is helped, and most of all, let's pay down that $5.6 trillion debt we've laid on future generations of Americans.
Rick Alpin has the next question.
May I?